I know I would do cannibalism if only there weren't those the threat of becoming a skinwalker.
At some point in time, somebody thought exactly that. They're like, well, I don't want to be a skinwalker, so I guess I won't.
Why did my friends have to look so tasty?
We merry band of thieves and ever vigilant vigilantes sequestered underneath the bourgeoisie. In the shadow of the wall where they still tell tales of a gilded age before the world was blighted by the fading and the forest pushed us all inside. We welcome you to Born to Die.
Hello and welcome to Born to Die. Coming to you from a living room today, not from our normal basement because of issues related to asbestos and mold. So if you have found our podcast to be somewhat chaotic and foolish over the past 18 episodes, that's why. Everything from here on out is going to be rules as written.
We are businessmen.
We are business people. This podcast, it follows the adventures of the Tangle Teasers in the city of Glimmer Falls, a crew of alcohol and drug peddling, possible cultists and domestic terrorists, finding their way in a crazy world. And I am joined by my co-GM, Reed.
Hello, I'm Reed, and I'm your also GM. Extremely straight-laced now that I'm not breathing basement asbestos.
And let's meet all of our super serious players.
I'm Drew. I play Cove Landrel, and Cove Landrel crunches on his ice with his teeth.
No, that's not allowed. Bad.
I'm Carissa, and I play Alara Phelan. And Alara, I don't know if Alara's ever really had ice. That's fancy.
That is fancy.
I think you had ice at Chunks.
You did have ice at Chunks.
That was the first. Well, that was the first time she's ever had ice.
Real chicken, real ice.
And she didn't like it. Yeah,
It was too cold.
it was far too cold. It's impractical. Water's for drinking, not biting.
Some great sound bites ready to stay.
I'm Ryan, and I play Starless Thane. Starless just likes to hold ice in his mouth until it's the same temperature as his body.
You almost said hot.
Until it's so hot.
Until it's actually, no, that is a special. No, I take it back.
You boil ice.
He holds ice in his mouth until it's hot. And that is for you to figure out.
I'm Natane. I brought my own asbestos today, so
brought my own mold.
I will not be acting normal.
You better share.
I'll cut it for two. Finn's perfect date is a walk through the Glimmer Falls sludge, eating ice cream, and throwing rocks at people.
I'm Greta, and I play Birdie, Esquire Thumblesticks, the third.
AKA.
Oh, let's not go there. Birdie's never been on a date.
Birdie.
But Birdie would love to have a date include ice cream, now that he knows that's a thing. Birdie, when he had ice at Chunks, tried to make it into a crystal necklace. It was the kind of ice that has holes in it. And was really sad when it all melted.
Like a Frosty the Snowman scenario.
Yeah.
That is sad.
He loved
Or
the
even
sibling.
more sad, the Ramir's Snowman movie. Do you guys get that in America?
The what?
It's an animated movie at
Yeah.
Christmas. Exactly that one. The saddest snowman.
No,
It's like hand-drawn animation.
No.
I think so.
nope. Maybe.
Spoiler.
It doesn't go
I know
well.
what we're doing for the Christmas episode.
I misheard you, and I thought you said the Rain Man Snowman.
I heard the same thing. Okay, this is an interesting show. They
Didn't
play.
realize there was a Christmas episode.
I was made to watch that movie, I think 4 or 5 times as a kid.
Made.
It was sad.
How do you tell if a snowman's autistic?
That's
I don't feel like I should
Don't answer that.
Answer that.
I don't have a punchline yet, but it's a funny question.
The punchline is the question.
Yeah.
So we concluded the last episode with an engagement roll for your infiltration of Trellis, of the mansion of Lord Trellis, Lord Cumberhatch, whose first name is
Falmer.
Falmer Cumberhatch. It was determined that your mode of approach was going to be social, because you are entering under the auspices of your new good close friend, Alex Birthright. You have a
guys, I just got away with the ladies.
You also have an invitation that you got from someone at Chunks, and you rolled very poorly, I believe. Very well. Oh, no. Very well, but with complications for 3 players. Right?
Yes.
Right.
During downtime,
That's
we
it.
received a complication for Cove, Starless, and Finn.
Right.
I think the complication should be that Starless says that he's good with women and we don't need an invitation, so I rip up the invitation.
So we don't have an invitation.
Starless says he's got it.
That could also be true.
Yep. That's a good first one.
Yeah.
So you all, I recall now, so you overindulged on spray bottle.
Yeah.
No, they did.
Rubbing
I
alcohol.
did not.
Right.
Yeah.
Quite
We don't need this invitation.
through the
Hell
eyes.
no, we don't, dog. That's the second complication, is that Starless actually has confidence. Unearned confidence.
The other thing that happened in the previous episode was that you all got dolled up courtesy of Beezus.
Yeah.
Covered in pockets.
Crazy costumes all around, but particularly so was Birdie's Baker Boy outfit. So, all denim.
Yeah.
Head to foot denim Baker Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened. And our first scene, I think, is going to be at the door. So let's describe the mansion a little bit. It's big. So Trellis is the size of a whole district. Yeah, primarily vineyards.
Yeah, but I don't think that you can see them. I don't think you can see the vineyards from where you are at the gate. I think what you can see is like there's a little nicely manicured like garden area surrounding a large like white wood giant windows building that looks like it has 3 sides to it. And it looks like the vineyards are in the center of these like 3-sided walls that make up a pretty ostentatious mansion.
So all wooden, beautiful, white, old.
Real wood.
Real wood. A whole mansion made of real wood.
Oh, shit.
And I think there's some pretty fancy dress kind of popinjay guards on the door. That's not a racist term, is it? It just means a fancy person.
What word?
I don't know what that word is.
Popinjay.
I think you
better
just
look
made
that
that up.
And if it's a racist thing, it's a racist British thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anyone's making them
Good
up.
stuff.
You're teaching us so much.
That would be better. But still not good.
It's a bird.
It is. Yeah. It seems to be related to parrots.
Yeah.
Popinjays and parrots are birds of a feather.
I think it's a derogatory term for elaborately dressed person.
Yeah, it says like
Apparently
a
it's
conceited person.
Shakespearean insult.
I don't think it's racist. I don't think it's racist.
Great
Yeah.
stuff. So,
All of us.
not at all racist, but does describe these very fancy guards who are standing on the door. They look more as if they've been chosen for form than function. I'm thinking there's probably, I mean, why not lean into the parrot? I think they've got some big, like, head feather dress. Head feather dress, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what you call it.
That is the order of those words.
Yes.
Other headdress.
And they are, as the other guests are entering these gates, they're sort of nodding to them, and the feather comes down and just bounces a little bit.
For the listeners, Tom is gesturing his head
Yeah,
in what we would consider a nod.
yeah. My hand is playing the role of the feather.
He's also wearing a parrot costume.
It really has to be a here.
I guess I did
He's
very
really
lead
committed.
there.
Yeah.
It's just a bowl of seeds.
We'll have to edit out all the crunching.
Just a single saltine sitting on top.
I won that cracker. You see the people ahead of you in the. It's not a queue as such. That the people, I would say, the guests are very consciously meandering and looking around in such a fashion as that they're not in a line, so that they can just stroll through the party. But you do see them dropping their invitations in a crystal bowl.
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
I brought my 5e character.
Well, we're gonna need to roll for initiative.
So what would I guess be would it be finesse to
Yeah.
play like you're dropping something in and
Oh, you're
Do
pretending to drop.
like a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What are you actually dropping something in, or are you just miming it? Do you
I'm gonna
have
drop a feather in.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You have tons of them.
I have too many.
A pigeon feather.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So roll them ups.
Because all of us don't have invitations at this
No,
point.
that was a single invitation.
Oh, I see.
And of course, you have all of the options that you usually have for this kind of thing. So you can.
Push yourself, devil's bargain, get an assist, flashback, etc.
Can I flash back to seeing this invitation get ripped up and kind of like weaving together? You can know how you can like pull apart feather strands, but putting together like 4 feathers so that it's bigger and kind of invitation shaped. So it's not just one single feather, but they're like 4 next, like connected to each other. That's what I'm going to do. Flashback.
Right. So I'm going to say this then. If you want to spend a point of stress, you can add a die to your finesse roll.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Basically, how much time you spent on it.
Also, one thing we've got to specify is what your load is going into this. I assume it's light for everybody because coming in heavily armed frowned upon.
But it could potentially be medium, given all of the
But
denim
he
pockets.
definitely has a dagger and every baguette in his back.
Yeah.
And maybe other things in each baguette.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, medium load for Birdie.
Like for everyone else.
So I think this is a controlled
Yeah,
situation.
indeed.
Okay.
That's what the engagement roll told us.
So I took a stress, and Laura will now roll for her finesse.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh,
Nice.
6 and a 4.
Ooh.
You get one of the very elaborate nods with the feather bending down at you, almost brushing against your face as the guard waves you through the front gates and into the party grounds.
Lovely. I kind of do like a little look back, like to the rest of the crew.
So what you see inside here, then, I think what you hear underneath your feet is the crunching of very fine gravel
Okay.
as you proceed on either side in this area of the garden. In between the wrought iron gates and the mansion itself, I think there's probably some box hedges cut into all kinds of intriguing topiary. Some of which, don't mind telling you, is a little saucy. A little bit saucy. But it's like those things in a modern art exhibit, which is much more interesting than the other things, where there are a bunch of like wires or bits of trash, and then when you look at it from
Yeah,
one angle,
yeah.
is a thing. It's like that, but with saucy things.
That's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
What is one of the saucy scenes if you stand at just the right spot in the garden?
It's a chef with that bowl of soup.
So saucy.
That's pretty so. It's a saucier.
But he's they're naked though.
They have a tiny apron on their upper body.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What is the Lonely Island? I'm just like making my dick in the soup.
We don't.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, we wouldn't recommend that to any listeners. Gazpacho, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Pacho.
Smooth.
What do they smell?
I think it's like very strong floral fragrances from like the various like rose bushes and hydrangeas and all sorts of beautiful flower arrangements. that make up some of the components of this very, very sexy saucier half nude.
And what you see ahead of you, so there are a bunch of guests mingling. I think the time, is it afternoon or has it turned dark?
It's dark.
Okay, so we have the blue eye up in the dark sky, shining a kind of twilight upon the celebration. So we probably have some lamps and such lit as well amongst the garden, but lamps casting all kinds of shadows. And yeah, you see people there mingling. They have little glasses and things. There are waiters going through with plates of such, and then you see they're all kind of in the garden on this gravel segment, and then there are big doors open into a ground foyer of the house beyond.
Okay, we all made it in through that invite. Awesome.
Sweet.
I told you guys I'd get us in.
So one of the waiters comes past. They have a plate of little treats on. What's on the plate of treats?
I don't know, but I just grab a handful.
Oh shit, crunchy ice!
So I think then if there's crunchy ice, it is a tray of oysters on ice. You just reach in and grab a handful of the ice.
Oh, that's so funny.
Thank you. There's some dirt on here.
I think I get one oyster, but I chew, like I take the whole thing, shell and all. That's some crunchy ice.
That's kind of salty.
I think you spit in it.
I think this food sucks.
And I think this is probably when Alex comes over. What did Alex sound like?
Oh.
Vaguely posh.
Oh, Starless.
Wait, I don't feel like out.
No, wasn't it?
Alex
Wasn't
did
it
have
like
a British accent, right?
it was a bit like Starless and a bit
Yeah.
right, like kind of a bit.
It was a little
Beezus, but
Beezus,
not
yeah, it was a little
exactly
Okay.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's like
Posh and hints of Beezus.
hints of bees.
but not British.
You know what? Like,
Jesus, but a babe.
Like Starless.
yeah, it was something like that.
Why are you chewing on that voice?
Yeah.
My sweet baby.
What do you mean, baby? This is how they do it in the lower pool.
so drunk.
Starless drunk.
Does Alex know?
No, Alex has no idea.
Oh,
But he does.
Are we?
But you
Are
did
we?
eat at chunks.
Are we role playing? Is this what we're doing? Are we role playing?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like,
Alex grabs an oyster.
I
and starts chewing. We're so lower.
yeah. It's like
All my teeth.
like I met a guy once who was from the lower pool, and he was like, "Yeah, when we eat these things, we eat the whole thing."
I mean, that was pretty sexy. The way you said it.
So what?
But like, lit gross.
I mean,
That's
why?
my, that's my whole thing.
Porque no los dos.
It's not man speaking Dwarvish.
You bet your bottom. So what's up? What's cool at this party? What's good to do? Where are the important people that might be involved in the kidnapping of a person?
Okay, I think this is we could do a potential role here.
Yeah. And is it for Starless or for Finn? for fake laughing.
I think that helps. I think Finn.
That's an assistance.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, Finn's definitely taking a stress because of this awful situation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What
Sounds
is
real to life.
And
consort?
I think it's a consort, and the upside is you do get information about that. The downside is she starts getting pretty suspicious of you.
Well, I have been using my correspondence course to build up my consort skills. So I have 3 pips in that one.
Ooh.
So you get 4 dice with Finn's assist.
Yeah.
4 dice.
You are
Wow, this
Go
is
for it.
looking good. And yet,
Wow.
What do we got?
4, 4, 4, 1.
Right, mixed success.
Big success.
I do think this is a controlled position. We haven't done anything risky
Yeah.
yet. So
they just don't really know. I think it's going to be the outcome here.
like nothing bad, nothing good.
Yeah, I mean, Cumberhatch is the Lord, they're in charge of these parties, I guess. Their name's on the invite, but I never talked to the olds.
Yeah,
They're super lame.
old is so old. But what do you know? What do you know about that Cumberbatch?
I guess the rumors are Cumberbatch has the most clothes in the entire city. Nobody in my circles, at least, has ever seen Cumberbatch on the streets in the same outfit twice.
Whoa.
That's kind of nice because we're a party that likes to dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see my pockets?
The other thing that I don't know, but I guess I could guess about this mansion is that there are probably some dark cellars and there's probably kitchens full of greasy chicken.
Are you flirting with me? Are you naughty?
I'm just saying.
You naughty,
Guys, I don't know if it's a good
Elf.
idea for Starless to just disappear right now.
what are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine.
How do we de-escalate this?
And you actually don't need to, because at that point Alex just gives Starless a little peck on the cheek and runs off towards the direction what you assume is the kitchen.
Wait, what?
Find me later.
Was it? Yeah, you got it, babe. That was Alex, right?
I don't know.
What's wrong with Starless?
Nothing's wrong. Everything's all gravy, baby.
I'm gonna throw a handful of ice in your mouth. Crunch!
Should we spray his eyes with water to counteract the alcohol?
Sure, I open the straight bottle, drink all the rubbing alcohol, fill it with water, and there's still vodka in the sprayer. And
Ow!
spray his eyes.
That hurts my eyes. Feel good.
We did it.
Yeah, we did.
What are we doing, Cove?
Me?
Covels?
I mean, I guess we just
Cove.
pretend we're party goers.
Yeah, so I think you can see that the flow and rhythm of this event is people are mingling, but they're kind of mingling their way around towards a large cask that has been tapped that's sitting on top of a grand piano, just inside the foyer, the big entrance hall. And you can see a tall and very beautifully attired elf in there handing out glasses to guests, and they're kind of glad handing and talking a little bit. But that seems to be the purpose. People are tasting this new wine.
I'm gonna beeline it toward that guy. I would like to sample the wine.
Right. We haven't chosen who's going to be Valma. Who do we think should be Valma?
Oh, this is Valmer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No shit.
Wow.
Valma's the poshest of posh.
Exactly, and yeah, that's your department.
Okay. I've had a lot of voices so far tonight. Okay. So,
I actually
what's
do
the name?
kind of want to hear Reed do a posh voice, though.
Come on, Reed.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I mean, I guess I don't know how much we're going to talk to Valmer tonight. I can give it a go.
It would be pretty fun. What's your poshest voice, Reed? But first, Cove, what's the nature of your approach? How are you doing this?
I'm gonna take cues from everyone else around him taking glasses and just hopefully try my best to blend into whatever they're doing.
I think what you see is there's not a line as such. There is kind of a flow of people. There are people having little side conversations just kind of in the orbit of Valmer, and as soon as the next person finishes their little greeting with them, someone gracefully pulls themselves out of the conversation they're in and kind of sidles up to Valmer. It's a very natural sort of flow of things. But you can see people's eyes darting around, keeping tabs on when it's their, turn to
Okay.
make their approach.
Then I'll try to spark up a conversation with a random person kind of in this informal line, and also just be watching and try to be in tune with the crowd.
Right. So if I'm Valmer, you're this random
Yeah.
person in form a line.
No! Who are you?
Oh, my name is Benson.
Oh, Benson, it's jolly good to meet you.
It's good to meet. What's your name?
My name is, of course, the Smithsonian Jackson.
That is a mouthful.
Yeah, Smithsonian Jackson. And my business is simply
The museum.
simply music. Yes, curation.
All right,
I'm
all
a
right.
a curator,
You know,
a curator of wonders.
I might have some pieces you'd be interested in. I make art pieces out of fabric. Is that something that you would have in your museums?
Do you have anything with you?
Not with me, but we can talk.
And Smithsonian takes a big old glug of a. He's got tasting glasses. Everyone's got tasting glasses, but Smithsonian has managed to get his filled up a good half liter, and he's just chugging from it.
Tell me, what are the tasting notes?
Dear boy, come close. Come close.
All right.
And he brings you in close.
I haven't tasted a thing for 40 years. I flew too close to the sun, if you will.
Oh, all right.
By which I mean I I licked a hot plate. I was a little worse for wear, and it was covered in pancake.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
But ever since, not a clue.
Okay. Well,
Still does the job though.
how's it looking? I want to get out of this conversation as quick as possible.
I honestly, this comes down to a survey whether you can like stay in this conversation.
Totally.
Enough.
We should go for a walk.
Getting hit on by a man who licked a hot plate.
That's a 3. I gotta talk to this guy.
And go get shepherded away by
All right.
Smithsonian Jackson.
My dear
Into
friend.
this, outside and into this sexy topiary.
He's gone.
This party will be the end of us.
And I'm just glad he found someone he likes.
Yes.
Ilara was watching. She's standing next to Birdie. She looks at Birdie and she kind of nudges him. I think that I'll go with you, but I think we should go up there.
You mean to rescue Cove or to go get wine?
Well, wine. I mean, you don't have to drink the wine. I'll drink your wine if you don't want it. But
sure.
Yeah, how is Birdie playing this whole baker disguise? Are you mingling just with the guests, or are you doing something else? Because you're carrying a bag of bread, right?
Well, it's a backpack. It's
Okay.
a
Oh, is it-
stylish backpack.
Right, but with like baguettes poking.
Baguettes, yes, on his back. But he's not exactly sure how he's gonna play it, but he's rolling with the punches.
Okay.
And he's mingling with the guests so far. Just gonna see how things pan out this evening.
Pan out, nice. Okay, so
But he's here.
Ilara,
and he's
you're
proud.
making a suggestion.
yeah. Well, I know you can probably, maybe think some questions and get some more insight in on them. But I'll go up there with you if you want.
Yes. Why don't we go up, madam?
Wait. So are you my son, or are we like?
I think this time I should be your bread boy, Laura.
Oh, my bread boy. Oh, good.
Anytime
Yeah.
you need me, just shout bagel, and I will come.
Bagel's your name.
No, that's not bagel.
Yes,
Sorry.
Bagel
Bread boy.
pretzel sticks.
Just shout bread boy, and I'll be there.
Orville Wheat.
But
Wheat and baker.
You know what goes better with wine? Definitely bread. Definitely bread. You know who could use some bread right now? A drunk friend over there.
Yeah, give me one of those baguettes. I think I grab one of the well-armed baguettes from the basket.
Brady slaps your hand away. Not that one. And takes another baguette out and frantically slices it up and puts some canapé on top of it and hands it to you. And here you go.
Oh,
Have this.
Birdie came prepared with canapé.
Oh yeah,
Incredible.
it's like a whole picnic basket back there. Yeah, let's go up and get some wine, Laura. Let's go try to mingle with the mighty. You can just
Okay.
refer to me as your bread boy.
Okay. Come on, bread boy. bread boy. Bread boy.
Yes, madam.
Okay, so you both toddle up towards Falma. What are you attempting to find out?
Just a conversation. Like, how trusting are they? Are they like you have to earn their trust, or are they trusting until they don't trust you?
That's a great question. So just trying to get a read.
Yeah. Yep. Trying to get a read on this.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
In conversation with them or observing how they're interacting with other people?
In conversation, we could potentially gain some trust too by sharing some of the non-knived bread.
Some of them non.
Oh, we are on fire.
I'm sorry everyone.
Ask him about my grandpa.
I think Birdie,
Do we really want him to know you're his nephew? Shouldn't we ask about that old weirdo?
I'm not my grandpa's nephew.
What? I don't know how families work.
I mean, not my grandpa, but like that guy.
Are you, Birdie and Laura, just striding right up to Valmer?
Well, Birdie is pulled out a little rug, and he rolls out
Mark went off
underneath
your load for a rug.
underneath Alara's feet.
Yeah.
He does like a roll, and then he
Like a red carpet. sort
roll
of
and
deal.
untucks, and then boom, rolls out the rug
Okay.
for Alara.
Nice.
And he says, "Introducing the lady Alara Pandelier of the Great Bread People."
Alara Pandelier of the Great Bread People.
Alara Pandelier of the Great Red People.
And then just to kind of plays a little horn. Wants you to
Oh, a little horn. Okay.
A full heraldic interest
yeah,
for
with
Alara.
the
Right.
cherubic from a cherubic boy.
So
All in denim.
you time this perfectly. Just as someone is leaving, you roll out this red carpet for Alara to walk down. You can see someone was about to like extricate themselves from their conversation and look over at you like terrible breach of decorum, and like snootily stomp out towards the garden area.
I didn't know we could bring carpets.
Alara, you stride on up to Valmer.
I sure do.
Hello, darling.
Oh, hello. I hope that the carpet is acceptable.
I've seen better.
Oh, well, you know, one doesn't bring their best carpet on their travels, as you know.
Of course, I completely understand.
Yes, yes. Oh, bread boy!
Bread boy rushes up.
I don't go anywhere without my bread boy.
What does a bread boy do?
Well, rolls out my carpet and brings me bread, of course.
Yeah, Birdie's frantically whipping up another tapenade to go in the bread.
I think there's got to be some kind of role here for like how successfully you guys are pulling this off.
Yeah.
at this early stage.
Yeah, and
Finesse?
do you
Sway?
think it's Birdie convincingly throwing together a beautiful like appetizer, or is it Alara?
It feels like
acting
a
in this role?
group role. Yeah.
Group, bro.
Yeah. Group,
I like that.
Can sort for just Alara and Birdie, and it feels like Alara's leading
Yeah.
it.
Oh. Okay, I have no pips and consort.
Or is it Sway?
Should be sway.
Consort is
Could be sway. Yeah,
be
you know,
sway.
like persuading
Yeah.
him, them that you are plausibly an eccentric aristocrat with a bread
Yeah.
boy.
Yes.
Yay!
And I don't go anywhere without. 6!
Nice.
Do I roll two?
Yeah, you still roll. Did we pick synchronized? Did that happen?
No.
think so.
Wait, we might have on the recent one.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Whoa, that's double sixes and a 5.
Holy shit! That's 3 6s.
Three sixes.
When you perform a group action, you may count multiple 6s from different rolls as a critical success.
All right, describe what this most graceful little exchange between Alara and Birdie looks like. That absolutely blows Valmer away.
Straight eye contact. No fumbling over the words. Best bread you've ever tasted.
Alara just has her hand out as Birdie is assembling this slice of bread and tapenade in your hand.
There's some twirling of knives that go
wait,
in
wait.
the air.
What-
Bread
What,
knives.
what if half of the canapé is created in the hand, and then you hand it, and then as Alara, you're putting it into your mouth, Betty's like throwing additional ingredients on top of it.
I love it.
Pickled onion. Stuffed olive.
Caper.
Dash of salt.
Amazing.
An incredible show. I've never seen such foisting of your efforts upon someone else. I love it.
Alara looks around. I don't see that you have a bread bowl.
Such a power play.
Well, I could be in the market for one if you're ever looking for other work. You know, Valmer's starting to sweat. Just would you like some of the new vintage? Please try it.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's why I'm here.
And Valmer just waves their hand, and a little glass floats off of a table underneath the spigot of this giant barrel.
And Bertie says, "Wow, you have an invisible wine boy."
Oh shit, Finn, did you see that?
That's fucking weird.
And hands over this little taster of wine to you, Alara. None for the bread boy.
That's. She swirls it. She smells it.
What are some of the notes that Alara gets as she smells it?
Well, Alara doesn't know anything about wine. The only word she knows is oaky.
So this I think is where we might want to bring Cove back in. So
Yeah.
right. So Cove,
I think Cove is
Well,
Cove, you've been walked like around these gardens past the window, and as you're passing one of these windows, in the capacious arm of Smithsonian, you see Alara in front of Valma Cumberhatch. She's about twice as tall, with a glass in her hand, looking a little bit.
I spine Cove and I go, oh, and I just wave him over. Very confidently wave him over.
Sorry, Mr. Smithsonian. I seem to be wanted inside.
Oh, duty calls. I see. But do come back out afterwards.
I think I oughta.
I shall be lying beneath the topiary.
All right. I'll walk back in. What do you need, Alara? Good to meet you.
Enchanted. And they limply hold their hand.
I kiss the hand.
I wouldn't call this my wine boy, but he knows his wine.
Do tell what you find in there.
I take a drink. Should I roll for what I know, or do you?
Is it oaky? God, let
I
it be
think
oaky.
you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, this should be. I don't know what it is, but it should be some kind of.
Is this finesse for
study
you?
under Magnus?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
maybe.
I think you
have
ha-
something else if you want to argue something else. That's
But
just the first thing.
I think you get an extra die on top of your regular study.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you've had training.
Can we call it a tune?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We could go that way.
Whoa.
Because I'm trying to work on my
Yeah,
tune.
yeah. No, yeah. I love that.
That might
Okay,
raise
cool.
something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I want to do anything to up this? No, I don't. I'm just gonna straight roll.
Okay.
4.
So, I think you take a sip, and we see Cove's eyes open wide, but Cove, you see like a manicured hand with like black painted nails gently caressing the leaves of a grapevine. You see the grapes being stomped by bare feet in oak barrels, and you get just a brief, like, kind of ethereal voice that says, "Black currants, peppery," and you snap back to the present moment, and you also hear sounding like coming from the vineyard, Cove.
Whoa. I think the other little bit of mixed success here could be that it's really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's your.
Like a lot worse than my wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think Valma's looking at you intently.
Yeah.
How'd you play this?
I'm gonna tell him the notes. Oh yeah, that's currant. That's a little bit peppery on the back end. You might want to try. You want to switch barrels in the 5th month.
Really?
Well, yeah, it opens up and it introduces a lot of acids, which you kind of need here.
I've never had anyone question my methods before.
Well, it's not bad. It's quite good, but there's a but, I guess.
It didn't sound like a question to me. It sounded like maybe a suggestion.
I haven't had a suggestion in decades.
How boring.
This, truly, I seem to be surrounded by people who just fawn over whatever garbage I throw out. But you, wine boy, perhaps you could take a tour of the cellars later.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We could taste something actually interesting.
At this point, one of the Popinjays guards comes up to Cumberhatch and whispers something in their ear. And you see Cumberhatch look serious.
Of course. I must away.
All right, it was mighty fine meeting you.
And the Popinjay takes over the serving without any of the grace or performance.
Okay.
Far more, yes, just doling it out to the people.
Alara walks away, goes behind a shrubbery, and goes, "Oh my god! Oh my god!"
And I think, Cove, when you heard your name coming from the vineyard, the voice was familiar.
Was this Smithsonian?
It was not Smithsonian. It didn't seem like it came from anyone in the room. It was more like ethereal.
Also, not from outside where you've just been, but
Correct.
from deeper inside the mansion.
Yeah, so you can see through some of the windows in the mansion that are on the opposite side of the outer garden area. Enclosed within the 3 sides of this mansion are rows and rows and rows of grapevines, and they go on as far as you can see, and it seems to drop off into a cliff at the edge of the city. After that, it seems like all of the grapevines are enclosed inside this massive, sprawling mansion.
Finn, while all of this has been happening, you had found some of the slightly less annoyingly small and persnickety snacks and got a full fistful of them and been snacking on that, kind of just looking around. As you kind of moving your way around the room, a lot of the walls have these very tall, ornate, gilded mirrors. So you've been kind of going up the mirror, getting a smudge off your nose. There's a lot of crumbs.
I like looking at myself.
And as you do, you kind of you're able to both look at yourself, and you can kind of look over over behind your shoulder at what's going on with Cumberhatch and with Cove and Lara and the Red Boy. And out of the corner of your eye, you see something really weird, and you spin round, and you're sure you saw yourself, and a door swings shut on the opposite side of the room.
Ooh, I'm gonna go mosey my way through that door. As
you move over to the other side of the room and you open the door, you look beyond into the room beyond, and it's dark. It has there's a bunch of fancy furniture, but it looks as if it's been mothballed or put in storage, basically, shoved against the side of the room. What you see in the middle of the room, kind of on these very large, elaborate carpets, are long, what do you call them? That you hang clothes on? Racks. Long racks, wooden racks of clothes, 20 feet long, probably 3 or 4 of them running down this long room. And there's the mirrors on the side, and you can see these clothes. One of the lines just kind of swinging softly, and then you can see all of these kind of beautiful velvet and silk fabrics and such just swaying. There's a chandelier up above. That's not moving, but the room itself appears to be kind of dead and in storage, except for all of these bright clothes and some motion. And you see a hand come out from between one of them and just make this, I suppose, kind of ballet style gesture, and then click, and then go back into the clothing.
I'm gonna drop down on all fours. And like, do I see feet on the ground?
Give a survey.
Okay. I got a 6.
6 is nice. You see, just for an instant before the feet leap up into the air, 2 slender feet, but with quite well-defined kind of ankle and lower calf muscles in ballet shoes. They kind of do a little, like a little plie, and then disappear up into the clothes as if that person has just kind of leapt into the air. And you hear a voice that is weirdly familiar, that sings in this kind of sing-songy way. I know something you don't know.
Gonna start crawling over. Are you looking for a dance partner? My dance card's empty. I don't know why.
Yeah, and I think with that, carrying on that good survey roll, you see just like a flash of silk and this like very slender, but by the nature of the movement, quite powerful form kind of flash between 2 of these sets of clothing. And you see hair, golden hair.
I'm gonna just like stand back up and start like, going through the clothes like you'd be looking through them and just like pulling them and being like, I know that you're somewhere in here, and
As you do, you pull aside like give me an example. Like, what are the 2 pieces of clothing you pull aside? These are going to be both elaborate outfits.
Ooh, okay. So one is like a long golden, I think Beauty and the Beast kind of gown, and then the next one is this black leather gimp suit.
And as you pull these 2 aside, what you see coming towards you is a statue, like a marble statue. It has been tilted off its pedestal and is falling towards you. What do you do?
Oh fuck! I think I get a concussion.
You still have time to catch. Well, you have time to get out of the way or catch it.
I'll try to catch it.
Okay. Okay. So this will be. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? You have the list of stats over there.
Yeah.
It's a strength one, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like something is screaming skirmish at me.
I think this could be a skirmish. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is assumably a creature or a statue. I don't know.
The statue.
I got a 3 and a 6. I always roll 6s in my strength.
Yeah. So this is a heavy marble statue. You put one leg back to brace and you catch this thing, and it weighs, I would say, a good half a ton. So it's something like, what's that, 500 pounds? Like a lot, but you're an extremely strong person. So you catch it.
Okay. You're a little maybe heavier on your feet than I'm used to.
And yeah, this is just a statue. You have it like tucked onto one shoulder as you begin to try and kind of slowly either put it to the ground or push it back up into.
Yeah, I think I kind of slide it out and stand it up. Is it this damn Pufflin statue again?
No, this statue it's of like a shepherdess. I think this one.
You're about to get possessed by a shepherdess.
With a crook, and like it's a very, gosh, I don't know, quite like chocolate box looking statue. It's not very tasteful, but as you've catched it and you lean it back, you hear, not from the statue but from elsewhere in the room, you are so strong. I'm very impressed.
I whip around. Do I see anybody this time?
Yeah, you do. With all of those successes, I think you see a woman your height, kind of looks like you, but more like slender, dressed in this kind of, it's not quite like a ballet outfit, but it is inspired by like long golden hair and tresses. Basically your face, looking back at you. You must be Finray.
You must be too, I guess.
No, we wouldn't have the same name. That'd be silly. I never thought I'd see you up here.
Who exactly are you?
Well, I'm your sister.
Oh. Hold up.
You.
I close my eyes, recalculating.
So you knew that you had a grandmother up in the right? You were, as far as we know about Elvish physiology, at least partially adopted.
Yeah.
So we don't. Did you think that both of your dads had adopted you, or one of them was your dad?
So my headcanon for this, and my headcanon for my own character, was that both of her dads are technically her dad, and that they basically made like a wish to the Feywild and got a child, and they got like a little summer elf. So I think it stands to reason that there's tons of reasons she could have a sister. So yeah, I mean,
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So did Finn like walk out into the forest at age 2?
I think like in my mind, like there was like the wells that the elves would go to, like we talked about for like granting wishes.
Yeah.
I think they pulled her up in a bucket.
That's nice. Oh, I like that. So yeah, they didn't just pull one up though. So
Do we look the same age?
yeah. But so I was, in every way that you are strong, she looks to be graceful. She's doesn't look anywhere near as built, but has the same kind of confidence and a little bit of bravado.
Yeah.
She's like, I knew about you. Granny told me.
Why didn't I know about you?
I don't know. Why didn't dads say anything?
What? Why wouldn't they? Wouldn't. I poke her with my finger to make sure she's tangible.
Yeah, totally real. She grabs your finger and bends it.
Ow, Jesus. Oh, wait, no, there's no Jesus. Ow, Jesus. Pieces.
Yeah. I guess that the family just weren't comfortable with putting all of the eggs in one basket, particularly if that basket was down in the gross lower tier. It must have been awful with all that dirt and those poor people. But don't worry, you're safe now.
The dirt and the people, and I mean, yeah, I spent like 12 years in kid prison, but for the most part, it's not that bad down there.
What was kid prison? What for? Why?
Well, that's a long story. I don't even know you.
Well, I suppose not.
I don't. Gosh, I have a lot to process. Why did you try to drop a statue on me?
To see whether you were as strong as you look.
Well, I'm stronger.
Stronger than you look? You
Yeah.
look very strong.
Well, I am.
What else can you do?
I pull a grape out of my hair.
And you see she like starts kind of walking around you appraisingly.
Mm-hmm.
To sort of, in the same way that you might look at yourself in the mirror.
I pull some grapes out of my hair. I'm just looking at my character sheet now.
Okay, give me an attune roll to see whether you can manifest
Okay.
the grapes, and
5.
that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Okay. Here's the mixed success on this. You definitely can like manifest some vines that wrap around, and she's pretty impressed by that. And you grab a grape, chuck it over to her. She catches it, like flicks it on the back of her wrist. Tasty. You do, however, tap into something. You feel this wave of fury and it's specifically directed at kind of a sacrilege. You sense that, and you know by now, having experienced this multiple times, that Futhlins is really angry about something around that has happened here. Not in this room. This is not directed at your sister.
Yeah.
That's who she is. But there's something about this area that has Futhlins extremely irritated.
I think I kind of like Finn wants to be interested in the sister, but is right now just kind of like offended at the idea that her dads would hide something from her, even though it's kind of the part of the core at this point. So she's like, "Listen, okay, what was your name?"
What is her name, do you think?
Oh, that's a good question. What's the opposite of a Finn? Yeah, well, I was thinking Paul. Her name's like Pauline.
Oh, that's good.
Pauline.
Yeah.
Why are you here? How did you escape?
Escape the prison?
The lower tier?
No.
You must have spent so long trying to get up here.
No, it just took a few days. And we hopped in the submarine, beat up a bunch of
what,
creepy
what?
submarine people, or like, I don't know, fish guys. Or,
The fish guys?
yeah, we beat up some fish guys and, I don't know, destroyed something, a light that they worshipped. I don't know, killed their god, whatever.
Destroyed a way of life.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, my life is so boring.
ate some of their babies, and then, you
Ate
know.
fish babies?
No, well, yeah, I did actually eat some, and so then we just kind of popped up through the sewers and have been just getting in trouble ever since. No biggie, but we're looking. Something's got me on edge here. What do you know about this place?
Oh, it's so boring. I've been coming here since I was a babe.
So you're pretty close with the Lord, buddy.
He's like a elderly, extremely well-dressed, eccentric uncle, I suppose you could say.
What do I think are the chances I could knock her out and take her clothes?
It would be like fighting yourself in a way. Like, would you fit in the clothes? That would be the biggest challenge, I think.
I'm thinking we should. I'm thinking I want to Prince and the Pauper this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, you know, being me is actually really interesting.
Oh no.
This is very good. Oh yeah, you could definitely have a go at that. That would be a sway, I think. I think with advantage, because
Okay.
you have just painted quite an appealing picture of your adventurous life.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking, what would be a devil's bargain on this?
I think you having
Right.
having tapped into this wave of feeling from Fufflins, you could choose to lean into that for some assistance on this role if you then are willing to go along with what Fufflins wants you to do.
So this would be kind of like abandoning the cloak mission and more leaning into the like Fufflins doesn't like this winery mission.
Yeah, I mean you could still try and make the team
Yeah,
go in, but you're going to have some pretty strong instruction.
I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
And going into this, everyone did say that they were open to Fufflins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so that's my devil's bargain. It's my Fufflins bargain.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the sway. 4. 4 is the higher one.
Okay. I think I definitely know what the success is here. You want to swap clothes and impersonate one another. I like that. That's good. What are you doing here? I want to be part of it. This is the most interesting thing that's happened to me for years.
I'm gonna tell you because I think I trust you because I talk to myself in the mirror a lot.
So do I.
Okay, so I'm gonna give her like the lay down on we're looking for terrorists in cloaks.
Sweet. Yeah, I think that's very appealing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell her that. I'll keep the Fufflins thing to myself. For now, keep that close, and then yeah, we'll do a close swap.
So you think Cumberhatch is involved with some kind of terrorist movement?
Yeah, and I would like there to not be terrorism in my home. At least not any that I'm not causing.
Yeah. I mean, that's fascinating. Yeah, I will absolutely help. I can cause a distraction, but you have to tell me what happens.
Deal.
Done.
Shake hands. She gets-
And as you shake hands, she gives you something. I don't know what this thing is, but it's going to be some kind of little magical artifact
Ooh.
that lets the two of you communicate. What do you think it is?
Hell yeah. It's probably a family heirloom.
Is it a set of earrings that each of you gets one half?
Yeah, I think they're like 2 ruby blood drop earrings. And so we each have one.
That's really cool.
So I think then the next part of the scene unfolds as Paul, just like dressed in your gear, kind of bursts back into the main room and starts acting like an exaggerated version of you.
I hit her with the vodka spritz to the eyes.
It's just water now.
It's just water.
Give me more toast. I'm hungry for toast and fighting.
Shit, she's really good.
Wait, so you did end up changing clothes?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
we've Prince and the Pauline
And I
dinner.
think
Princess Swap.
we go to Starless at this point. So Starless, you see this Finna-like burst into the room wearing Finn's clothes. Clearly not, Finn, but maybe. What's going through your head?
Finn, did you change your hair? Wait, are you Finn? Or wait, am I seeing? How much of that shit did you give me? Are there two of you?
Yes, we're friends. And just gives you a wink. Let's cause a rumpus. And just grabs you.
Hell yeah! I pull out some small explosives.
Aren't you traumatized by explosives?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And you throw them away.
And then I get afraid. Yeah, exactly. I pull out 2 small explosives. I look at them. I get frightened and I throw them away.
And I think they're small enough that the consequence here is that they kind of go up into this is an extremely tall room, like little fireworks. And the Finalike kind of just grabs you and starts this wild dance in the middle of the room with you.
Oh, this is dancing.
So I think at this point, give me this would be like a sway, supercharged sway, because you're being assisted here to get everyone else in the room.
Got it. I'm feeling a lot of weird things right now. And let's see. It's a 6.
Yeah. So this whole the grand foyer just erupts into this wild dancing. People are spinning around.
I'm dancing.
People
I'm
are drinking
dancing
already. Like people are kind of jumping up on the piano and jumping back down. There's someone doing like a riff on this piano. So yeah, this room is wild. The Popinjays are all paying attention to this. Like they're not doing anything, but like it is a very easy scenario in which to get up to whatever mischief you want to get up to now.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Bertie and Alara, let's check back in with you guys. What do you want to do next? Cumberhatch has been called away. You can go wherever you like, basically.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And Cove, because you're all there together, the 3 of you.
I mean, you guys can handle yourselves probably. I might follow what I heard earlier.
You're going back to hang out with Smithsonian Jackson.
I mean, he was pretty interesting, but I'm not gonna go
So
that
that's
way.
the opposite direction. Yeah. So it was coming from behind like a oak door, I think.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna out the window. Smithsonian, come on, follow me.
Yeah. So Smithsonian just dashes back through, just wearing a loincloth like an amorous badger.
Can I call you Smith?
You can call me whatever you like, dear.
Smith, you know what? I don't have feeling in my pinky finger. You don't have taste, I don't have feeling in my pinky finger. Isn't that something?
Well, we've been through some of the same trouble.
We have. Now follow me.
Did you lose it to a hot plate?
No, not that one. I was born without feeling in this thing.
Huh. Was it? I did hear something about a freak avalanche accident once. Something in...
Oh, I wasn't.
But that
I
can't
wasn't.
be
I
new.
wasn't
That
part
was
of
in the lower tier.
No, I wasn't part of that. That was way down there.
Where are we sneaking, dear boy?
Oh, we're going over to this room. I heard something.
Yes, you open the door, and it's a heavy, again, double doors, not as big as the main ones in the foyer. You open one of them, and you see the interior of this mansion, which is kind of like this big Versailles, like U shape from the outside, is a courtyard, an interior courtyard, which is huge. And within that courtyard, you see a rows of vines that are probably 10 feet tall, that have an entrance cut into them like a maze.
Care for a little adventure?
Always. I've been desperate to get into that maze for years.
Have you now?
Yeah, Cumberbatch is so jealous about it.
Is he pretty protective about his stuff?
Very protective about it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, every time it's like, get away from the maze, Smithsonian. Don't go in the maze when you're dressed like an amorous badger.
I didn't quite.
Like a what?
Amorous badger.
I didn't quite get that vibe from him. What?
Oh no, he's very. He's loosey goosey about many things, but this courtyard he's always been very protective of. It's off limits.
Well, I wonder why.
I can't imagine.
Well,
But we should find out.
I think we're gonna find out tonight.
Yes, or we may die.
Either way.
Forwards, onward.
Hell yeah, let's go.
And I think, okay, let's see. At the entrance to the maze, I think you see 2 pedestals with no statues on them. So just like marble stone pedestals. Look as if something was once upon them and no longer is.
Smith, you thinking what I'm thinking? We gotta stand on those things and act like little statues.
Oh, 100%.
All right, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna pretend I have a bow and arrow.
I'm a little teapot short and stout.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, so you, Bertie and Alara, you look through the now open oaken doors and you see 2 statues, 2 tableaux vivants of one of them is your friend, the other one is
Stranger.
a middle-aged badger man.
But Bertie yells, "Bravo!" Again.
And what do you do?
Do you want to follow him? Should we follow him, or I guess we could go into another room? But
I mean, all Bertie really wants from this evening is a new costume. I hear.
We've all forgotten the mission.
I hear that he has.
This is so unlike us to just spiral out into chaos.
well, we gotta find out. I mean, I'm really curious about. I mean, did you see that magic? Did you see him pull that wine glass over?
There was magic.
That was crazy.
Yeah, why not? I mean, whenever we split up in the past, it's led to really good outcomes. So let's not do that this time.
The moment you step past the oak door into this courtyard, now that the building, which is, and if you like the foyer itself, this grand foyer was lit up and the area outside was lit up. Most of the windows in this place are just dark, and so being inside this courtyard, it really shields the light from both the middle tier and the lower tier. So it's quite dark inside here. And you look up, the sky is covered with these pricks of light, these like swirling patterns, these like the stars. You've never seen them. You know, the lower tier, it's just foggy and smoggy all the time. Like you just haven't seen it. And you look above and you can see the blue eye in the sky unblinking, clearer than you've ever seen it, surrounded by these stars. And it's majestic.
Holy shit! Is that where he gets his magic? From whatever those are?
One of them looks like a grapevine.
Well, that one kind of looks like a boob.
They look pretty amazing. Shall we just sit here and look at these little dots for the rest of the episode?
No, maybe that's like bad magic. Maybe that's like what they do. They like trap you and they make you stare at them.
It's trying to catch us.
Oh, you spotted our star trap. Very well done. check for star traps.
Let's go ask Mr. Jackson what this is all about.
Yeah. Smithsonian Jackson is up there on the pillar, on the pedestal.
Say, sir, there's some things above us moving around, eh?
Well, you mean the stars?
Right, yes, those things.
You're having me on.
Yes,
You're pulling my
yes,
tail.
Yes. But what would you say to someone who had never seen them?
I would say, witness the majesty of the night sky. Upon these tapestry of midnight are the destinies of nations writ.
Definitely illuminates everything to Birdie. I think he's even more confused.
Young man, are these part of your party?
Yeah, these are my friends.
Fellow mischief makers?
Yeah, this is, well, you gave a fake these are my friends. You don't need to know.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Madam Alara Pandelier. And then Birdie does the whole thing again.
And this.
Rolls out the carpet.
Bread boy.
Bread
Yeah.
boy.
Boopity-boo. And this is my bread boy.
They're both in fabric as well, and they don't like to give out their real names just because they're pretty famous and they just don't want a crowd forming.
There'd be far too much demand.
I can well understand it.
We only have so much bread.
And as the four of you start to kind of enter the maze, because I think that's what has to happen for drama.
Absolutely.
I want to know what's happening back in the house with with the two of you?
Well, so Starless has definitely started developing the unearned confidence is turning into an actual confidence. There's a lot of gyrating hips, a lot of he's really getting the shoulders into it. There's a lot of rolling, a lot of like really kind of like Mick Jagger-ish looks. Like just the lips are pursed, the eyes are intense. He's going up to every member of the party that he finds enchanting and is putting some moves on them and then doing a sassy little spin and a walk away. And he also notices his friends go off and is wondering what they're doing.
All right, so you're mid-dance. Finn, what are you up to?
So I was watching Starless dance with Paw for a while, and it was really funny. And then, she started to get, really weird and dissociated. So she was like, I'm going to go do something else. So
Jealous?
she's... Totally. So she's going to go and look for... God, remind me our Lord's name.
Valmer Cumberhatch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for Cumberbatch since I am now dressed as a niece. I've sprayed some alcohol water in my hair to lighten it. Just a quick bleach.
There was definitely a blonde wig in the racks of clothes that you did get.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so I've...
And Pauline took a black wig.
Yeah, I think I'm swishing the bad wine in my mouth, and it doesn't taste good, and so then suddenly I want it to taste good, and then it does, and then I feel better.
Yeah, that definitely happens. Yeah.
Quick point of order: Cumberbatch is they them, or
Cumberbatch
he
is they,
him?
them.
Okay.
Yeah. Any deviation from that is accidental. Yeah.
Well, no, I think that probably Jackson Smithsonian is just just the kind of person who would misgender them.
100%. So
I do also wonder if while Starless is dancing, Alex comes up and the basement's covered in chicken grease and
Oh no!
and gives you a look. But we continue with Finn.
yeah, there's definitely a greasy look.
Greasy look.
Finn, you saw where Cumberbatch went, but that was a little while ago. So there's a door there that leads, as you kind of carefully open it, into a long corridor. I think you can hear voices in a room at the opposite end.
I am going to approach with all the confidence of someone who belongs here.
Nice. And so I think that the door might be even slightly ajar at that other end. So do you just kind of walk through?
I think I knock and say, "It's your favorite niece."
Nice.
Me.
I think, okay, so what you see inside that room, so obviously Valmer Cumberbatch is there.
And I don't know that we got a visual on Val.
Let's spend a little more time.
Yeah. So I think Valmer has a silk scarf draped over the shoulders and wrapped around the arms at the elbow, and a very deep V, burgundy silk sort of vest, and large parachute silk emerald green pants. Their hair is spiky and white, kind of done up anime character style, and they have violet, striking violet eyes.
Amazing.
Oh, like Tilda Swinton and Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Cool. So who all is in here?
Yeah, this is the question. So this is a little secret meeting. Something emergency is being conveyed. So I think there's got to be a couple of other kind of quite darkly dressed, not there for the party, elves, very soberly dressed, kind of like Quakers or pilgrims, even perhaps. And I think they might even have hoods on. Yeah, hoods kind of with a hat. So it's like the sides of a hood going into a shaped hat. And I think they are whispering in conversation with Valma. You can't hear them. You could hear Valmazan.
Yeah. And I think what you hear as you walk in is, "Oh, I don't want to hear it." And, yeah.
And then they stop talking immediately.
I put my so Valmer says that to those people.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, please, no, don't stop on my account.
Darling, what are you doing here?
You know, you really have to stop leaving me out of these things. I'm not a kid anymore.
I think there has to be a role here to pass yourself off as Pauline.
That's fair. Can I do it in a commanding way?
You have to stop leaving me out of these things.
I think that's pretty commanding.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's
It's a
reasonable.
coquettish command.
Okay.
I love that word.
Coquettish.
Oh, so good.
I'm not gonna devil's bargain this. I will go ahead and push myself because I can take the stress.
Okay.
I push myself by kind of just crossing my arms over my chest and trying to look very adult and like I know what I'm doing. 5 is the best one.
I do suppose you're getting old enough to learn a thing here and there.
Cumberhatch, who is this?
I'm gonna introduce myself before he can because I want to do that, but I only know. Well, I guess I can assume what my last name is. Pauline Edsley. Just Paw is fine. Can I do a little bow?
One of my favorite nieces.
Let's see. Oh, that family.
Correct.
Quite a controversial bunch.
Tonight may not be the night for you, but there may come a day, Paul, when you might be required at these conversations.
No, Cumberbatch, let's see. Young lady, what do you think is the most important thing about this city?
The command, of course. Keeping everything the way it should be, making sure everyone knows who's in charge.
And who is in charge?
Well, the people with money. I mean, that's just my opinion as a person with money.
Do you think that's...
I reach in my pockets and find some money.
Do you think that wealth should afford that privilege?
I think it just naturally does.
What do you think, Cumberbatch? What's your read on your niece?
I think she's a bit naive for the topics we're discussing this evening. You have some right ideas, but there's some learning yet still.
And I hope that soon you decide to afford me that opportunity, rather than continuing to close the door in my face.
I suppose we could open your worldview a little bit.
Perhaps the next initiation.
I quite like that idea.
Finn is panicking.
Keep an eye on your mailbox, young lady. There will be a...
At the changing of the seasons too. We're in the season of storms right now. What's the next one? We are in the season of ferment, like summer. We're now in the new 5th season of storms, so I guess fall is next. What is that season called?
The season of rot.
That's quite nice.
Upon the transition to the season of rot, you should find some more details at your abode.
I'm happy to hear that. And what would you call a non-binary uncle? Funkle?
Thunkle?
Thunkle? Thonty?
Thunkle, Thonty.
One of the... Okay, so there've been 2 of these kind of pilgrim-looking people who you've been speaking to. The other was standing off to one side a little bit, and as you turn to go, puts one hand, like palm, fingers spread, on the side of your face, like with the fingers into your hair, and does some magic on you. Do you let it happen or resist? So the thing that you'll be resisting will be they are putting like some sort of instruction, or I guess chaos is the
Yeah.
fantasy term, and you don't know what it is yet. You need to choose to resist before you know what it is. That's my deal.
I think I want to resist by way of my hair is full of grape juice, and I'm hoping
Yeah.
that I'm more magical than this guy.
That's pretty good. So that would probably be in a tune.
Certainly.
Okay, I'll try in a tune.
So yeah, this is a resistance roll for this is your.
Oh,
is
yeah,
it- is
resistance
it
roll.
Just resisting a consequence.
It's resisting a consequence.
Okay.
This is
So then-
automatically happening because this
Yeah.
is a much higher tier person.
So it's a resistance roll with the category that contains a tune that is resolve.
Yeah, so that's
Resolve resistance roll.
2 either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double? No, it's 5 and a 3.
You take 1 stress and you resist the consequence.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't know that though.
Oh.
Right. So after this interaction happens, they say to you, say nothing of what you've heard this evening in this room. Wait for the call to initiation. Good night.
Good night to you. And Thunkle, when you have time, I'd like to talk to you about the lower tier.
Something so dreadfully boring is that I'll see if I can find some time for your vanity projects.
Thank you. I leave. I close the door. I throw up.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. What did it feel like to have these two powerful sources of magic like fighting in your head?
I think there was just like this initial like fear, but then my grapey goodness was just so settling that like the fear dissolved, and it was like I felt comforted, like I had someone there for me.
I think the visual inside your head then is this kind of like physical form of the chaos or the impulse that was opposed just kind of absorbed and dissolved in this cauldrony goblet of wine. And as it kind of dissolved, it fizzed. And as it disappeared below the surface, the bubbles popped up and spelled out something. And that something was, fuck them. And you feel your blood is boiling right now.
Yeah, I think
This is,
I whisper under my breath, "Fuck them."
yeah. Before, when you felt Fufflins in the room with your sister, if that is your sister, I'm gonna keep saying that, to leave the door open.
Alleged
potentially.
sister.
Alleged sister. It definitely wasn't about her. This is about them. Those people in that room, Fufflins is angry at.
I see. I'm gonna hit my my ear walkie-talkie. I might have just got you into some trouble.
Darling, I couldn't wish any other way. I knew you would.
I guess just keep an eye on your mail.
Oh, how odd. And we go back to the maze. What do we think the first kind of few steps into this maze feel like? So it's made of vines, but they're tall, much taller than normal. Very old as well. Gnarly trunks. It's quiet. I think one of the things you notice, you could still hear all of the noise of the crazy party that Stolas has energized. But almost the moment you step in, that noise deadens. What other things do you notice about being inside this?
It probably smells very fresh. I mean, the air is very obviously clear and clean. But I think it's a very crisp scent, very like grassy.
Yeah,
Grassy
like
smell.
you can inhale deeply for the first time in your life without like coughing from the smog in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, very vegetable. And I think, can they hear anything? Like from inside? I think there's a rustling.
I think there's a rustling, and I think also Cove, you hear Cove.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Do I recognize that voice? Oh, Jesus.
It's tickling something in the back of your brain. This is a voice you've heard before. Who do you think it is?
I think it's Benny. Smith, my fabric friends and I are going to have a little huddle.
Huddle away, dear boy.
Thank you for your understanding.
Smithsonian takes out a gnarly pipe,
Nice.
like with a like a spiral in it, like a twist with a spirally straw. What do you call those straws? Like a crazy
A
straw.
silly straw?
Yeah,
Crazy
crazy
straw.
straw. Yeah, it's a crazy straw, but a carved pipe. And he starts puffing.
And to be clear, do you mean gnarly in the Southern California way or the British way?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you for clarifying.
All right, so I turn toward Alara and Birdie. You guys don't hear that, do you? That's someone calling my name.
No.
All right. Well, this is gonna sound odd. I hear Benny in this maze.
Wait, Benny?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I do. He's calling my name.
Benny's dead. Then.
Well, I mean, technically we don't know that.
I mean, did he sound like, I don't know, older?
No, it sounded like what we heard way back when.
I
Well, that's
don't know.
not possible. Didn't the frog people eat him?
No, that was
What?
Elias Stillwater, not Benny Bear.
That is an incredible memory.
Wow.
I
Listen
assume
to
they
episode
ate.
1 recently.
I assume they ate Benny too.
It might be a trick, sort of a trap, but I gotta keep going.
Is that why you came in here in the first place?
Yeah, I heard him from inside.
Oh, I was wondering why you picked this room, this door.
You alright with this? You gonna follow me?
I mean, yeah, do we have to keep putting on a show for your friend?
Yeah, for some reason I brought him along.
He's
Well,
kind,
he's with us now.
he's kind of funny. Okay.
He's a bit naked.
He kind of reminds me of Tom Bombadil. I'm getting the Tom Bombadil vibes.
And yeah, you see Smithsonian kind of marching jovially down the. I think there's just kind of one direction, and it's off to your left in this first section of the maze, puffing on the pipe and kind of humming to himself.
Alara runs after him, goes, "Hey, what are you smoking?"
Oh, just a little old bitter leaf that I've had.
But he doesn't know it's
marinating.
bitter. He can't taste the bitterness.
Yes, quite right. All I feel is the heat and the smoke as it enters my lungs.
Yeah, I love that feeling too.
Have a puff.
Oh, really? You'll let me? Oh, so she takes a puff, and it is harsh. But she doesn't cough because she's got lungs of, I guess not iron. Maybe that's poor saying, but she's got the lungs for it. She goes, "That's acceptable."
Takes back. Please do approve.
And then kind of looks around a little bit, and there is a three-way fork in the maze.
Are there any kind of symbols or things? Is it just straight up all vines? There's nothing on the ground. Like what?
Well, I mean, this is something that we can create together. Like, what would make for the most interesting?
I think there are
Amazing.
symbols on the ground. I think it's like brick, and there's symbols on the ground.
What kind of symbols? So I guess do these look ancient, or do they look more recent?
They're old.
Okay, so if they're old, I think these are gonna look very like the decor inside the dojo.
Okay.
There are a lot of you have your new statues, you have all of these geometric patterns and stuff around the walls. That's what it looks like, but worn and really old, weathered. Yeah.
Can we say there's bits of statue on the ground? Like a stray arm?
Yes, very much.
Yeah, little marble rubble here and there.
Holding, and I think maybe you just see a bit of a hand holding a goblet.
Cool.
And you see that they haven't fallen there. They've been kind of swept into a corner.
Well, Smith, what way you want to go?
I haven't the foggiest. I've never been in here before, like I said.
Yeah.
Cumberhatch won't let anyone in here. I can see why. It's desperately untidy.
Does it feel like the voice is coming from a direction, or is it more within me?
This is probably an attuner roll.
Okay.
Yeah. See how much
Okay.
clarity you can get.
I want to beef this up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, would this do anything for me if we flash back to when I had a bite of the leaf? The leaf. In the forefront of my mind was Benny as I was doing that. Would that help with attunement for this?
Yeah, I think so. Like if you were envisaging Benny and that scenario in the treehouse. Yes, I think that was your most direct experience with the Fae.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that would bump this up to greater effect.
Can I help?
Yeah. How would you help?
Bertie, who has the special ability of loudly and slowly, gains potency when communicating with supernatural.
Yeah.
So I think that Bertie's gonna pull out baguette from his bag, holds it in front of him like a tuning fork, and he's just gonna close his eyes. Like, come on, Cove, guide my baguette in the right direction.
Can I flash back and push myself?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Certainly.
I'll also push myself.
And you take 1 stress for the assist.
And pushing myself would have to be like I'm attuning not only to Benny, but also I have to now force that attunement through a baguette.
Yeah. So you get 2 extra die.
Yeah.
That's a double 6.
Extreme success because I said it was greater.
Yeah.
So
Wait a minute.
you know that this voice is coming from the center of the maze. As you're focusing in on like the echoes of it in your mind, you get a flash of Benny's face running through like a dark forest, and I think you see like slightly glowing footprints in the maze that are about the size of child Benny's foot.
Okay.
Leading further in the right fork of this three-way intersection.
I think the other thing that you probably see, like at the corners, so the vines are trained on trellises of some sort. At the top of the corners of these trellises, each of these corners is quite a thick post. On the top of the post, you see like carved wooden gargoyles looking down, and with that attune roll, you sense that they are magically enlivened and are watching you.
Yeah, and I think with that, you probably also feel a little bit of like Fufflin's rage.
Yeah. And I think one of these, the closest gargoyle, starts kind of like coming out of that crouch and creeping down the vines towards Smithsonian, and this long elongated hand with long nails is reaching towards Smithsonian. What do you do?
We don't flash back now, right? We want Smithsonian to go down.
Oh,
I don't know. He's kind of fun.
I do like drawing
He
him.
hasn't hurt anyone or done anything inappropriate yet.
He sure just played with me.
I'm going to rush towards Smithsonian, tackle him out of the way, and as I'm doing that, I want to look this gargoyle in the eye, and this is pushing myself, and I have this thing called Devil's Footsteps, and I can confuse my enemies so that they mistakenly attack each other. So I want to try to get these gargoyles on each other's backs.
Oh, interesting. So you've only got one right now.
Right.
How would that work in this situation?
If you grab Smithsonian's loincloth and throw it on
course.
a gargoyle.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yes, there we
Of
go.
course.
I'm doing just that.
Put his attention in that direction. And all of Smithsonian's essence is concentrated right in that loincloth.
Yeah.
Oh, why's that?
I leave that as an exercise to the reader.
So, are we calling that finesse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
To do that like in all one kind of like graceful motion.
Yeah, this is fun one.
Oh my god, that's only a 4.
Okay, so the success is that it certainly functions and distracts that gargoyle's attention onto the other. The mixed part is that you see out of the corner of your eye that tumult like attracts the attention of others, and you see like you can see this in your attuned state. Like you see all of these eyes kind of flick towards you, and you know that you've gained the attention of some more actors in this situation. But those two specifically are currently kind of tussling with one another over this loincloth.
Okay, y'all follow me. I know the exact way. We just gotta go quick, all right? We're gonna run.
Before it becomes too dramatic of a scene to interrupt.
Oh, there's going to be I've got a good one for you.
Okay.
Like, coming right up.
Yes, and as we dash ahead, Bertie is dropping crumbs of bread. Let's find our way back.
Very good.
It's like you knew. Oh.
But I want to do a tiny flashback.
Yeah, sure.
Because at this point, Starless has gotten Finn's attention, and they've walked into the entrance to the maze. And there's a point where he looks up in the sky, and he realizes that he's seeing stars for the first time, and he gets very quiet. And Finn asks him why, and he says, "Because I finally understand my name."
Oh,
that's rough.
That's it. I just wanted to do that moment before it got to too much moment. Too much momentum.
And I think as you're staring up and you're having this moment of identity and revelation, that's when you see these wings, like up above.
What if we ruin it with Pauline going, "What's your name?"
Sky. It's Sky.
You're weird.
What was that? Did you see those?
See what?
And we flash back to the others. You are dashing headlong, and you can feel these eyes of the gargoyles up above. And as you turn a couple of corners, you're finding the exact way. It's like you can see it from above. There's a kind of clustering behind you. You can sense all of this attention on you, and then you sense this kind of withdrawing a little bit. They're watching, but they're not pursuing. And as you come around the corner, you see from the hedge of vines ahead of you this large animal figure kind of separate itself out, and you see these long limbs like stretching out, and these two paws put themselves down, and then the rest of this like large cat-like creature emerges from the vines and is looking at you dead ahead, and you see the muscles in this kind of like hedgy body kind of tense and go into eccentric motion and is ready to pounce. What do the three of you do?
Hey, do you guys remember when that one cat really hypnotized me?
Yes.
Yeah, so this cat might do something worse. Kind of looks like it's gonna do something worse, doesn't it?
Damn, Bertie, just give us some bread.
Yeah, but he's going to use his backpack as a disguise with my cloak and dagger. Cause so I can get 1d plus 1d to roll to confuse or deflect suspicion. I think I'm gonna use it to hide us.
All right, in the backpack.
In like against the hedge.
Okay.
Like you're throwing off the backpack and your disguise and running the other direction, sort of deal.
You could throw the carpet.
I think I'm throwing the carpet.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm putting the carpet in front of us. We're just hiding behind the carpet.
You're hiding behind the carpet.
Yeah.
Clever.
In the bush.
Oh.
Right. I think the nature of the scenario this
Okay,
would be
fine.
limited.
Losing the carpet. Fine. I'm willing to give up the carpet.
Okay.
We're gonna toss the carpet, and it's gonna unfurl in the distance. And in that moment,
It feels too loinclothy. It feels like too much of a repeat of the
Another
loincloth.
fabric. I know.
But I think there is probably something you could do with the carpet. Like you could do a sort of toreador, like bullfighting.
That's
You
fun.
try to roll it up and shove it in its mouth.
That'd be pretty good.
That's cool. So many carpet options.
Yeah.
Or use it like a bat.
Oh, you know how cats like to
Scratch.
Yes, I think I'm gonna do a little.
Oh.
Act it
And then
out for him.
I'm gonna like do it like on the ground, like
Yeah.
kind of wiggle it,
Uh-huh.
and then like do like a little zigzag, like a little S, and then I'm gonna pretend it's like a little creature, and then try to get it to go after it.
All right. This is definitely a desperate situation.
Yep.
But that's pretty good. So
A two?
Yeah.
Unless you have something that you would prefer to.
I can interact. Can I use my loudly and slowly again to gain potency when communicating with supernatural?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Do that.
Yes, this will be greater effect. I believe potency means increases the effect level.
Yeah.
I think that just gets you to
Be
regular
able to
effect.
do it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it goes
think-
from yeah. That
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Standard effects, desperate position, attune, unless you
I've
want
got-
to argue for something else.
I think it's
I'm
probably a tune.
Going to. Can I do finesse
No.
or
No, this is
growl
about connecting with a supernatural creature.
or
Yeah.
sway?
Sway, maybe.
Maybe. I'll take it. I'll take it if that is okay.
I think sway
I
works.
think sway is fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's kind of what I feel like I do with my cat. And I'm like,
Yeah.
get here. You
Yeah.
want to come here?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
All right. Roll those dices.
That's a 5. That's the best I can do.
Mixed success. I think this cat creature pounces forward and it is playing with Bertie.
Yeah.
I think it's grabbed the carpet in its jaws and you're underneath it, like with your 2 hands on each side, and it's like shaking you back and forth, but doesn't seem to be doing it in a way that is immediately deadly.
That's good.
But you're getting like kind of battered a little bit.
Kind of battered. Okay.
Yeah, so
On
Bertie's being
accident.
thrown around. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Was that another pun?
Battered, maybe.
Battered and fried.
Would I be able to call my pigeons into this space, or is that unrealistic?
I mean, it's open to the sky.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's what she does. Lara calls her pigeons to kind of come and kind of like what they did to Starless in the street that one time.
Stack of pigeons.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
pigeon
no.
stack.
Yeah, like pigeon.
They went all
attack.
pigeon attack. Yeah, we're just like they kind of like all swarm. Swarm is the word I'm looking for. A pigeon swarm. Yes,
Storm of pigeons.
Yeah,
a storm of pigeons
and
led by muffins.
focused on this feline creature.
Yes, this ivy.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Birds don't like cats.
Yeah,
They're
it's-
scared of cats.
It's-
But so limited.
I think it might be desperate and great because pigeons
Okay,
or because cats,
cats.
like.
What about if
Oh,
the
like to-
the
I
pigeons
see.
could
Yeah.
distract the cat?
I think the pigeons can certainly distract the cat, but
Yeah.
at great cost to the pigeons.
Well, I mean, Alara is not naive about this not being the original muffins.
Damn, Alora has seen war.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it could be as much as this would decimate your flock of pigeons. You would,
Completely?
like
yeah, you would
like
then need
for
to
this.
find more at
Oh.
a later stage.
Yeah. I
Save your
think that's-
pigeons, Alara. Don't worry about me.
I think that's what it would take to distract this creature enough.
Yeah.
Okay, then what the other idea that I have. So Cove mentioning that he's hearing Benny's voice
Yep.
reminds Alara of the night that she heard Benny's voice. And she kind of feels the necklace that she wears, so which is the whistle that was given to her. And she
By
thinks,
Brenda.
yeah, Prindo's whistle. She thinks, well, last time I used this, I went into some weird trance and pretty sure I almost died. But I guess maybe this will save Benny this time. She blows the whistle.
Desperate and attuned.
Yeah, and I think you get another die
Yeah.
for the assist from Brenda.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Double one.
Double one.
Oh no.
Shit.
I should probably get rid of that whistle.
Oh, God.
Did Brendo hate you?
Maybe she was really high when she made it.
Flashback, Finn throws away the whistle, but you wake up and it's in your stomach.
Oh, God damn it.
We're gonna die in this maze, aren't we?
That's pretty bad.
The worst.
That's incredible. I feel like this might end up being the moment, but we need to burst in.
Right?
Yep.
Prindo dies.
Just
She does show up and then dies.
She's too high in the air. Falls.
I am here.
She shows up and she's just a crazy old lady. It's like, okay, Brenda's here.
She just happened to be there. She's like, oh, I've been lost in here for days. I don't even know how I got here.
Allah, help! Get me out of this fucking I need you to carry me.
I've broken my leg. There's a very large cat in here.
Just a second Smithsonian Jackson. Just like one other liability.
Reed and I are in. We're kind of debating what the most appropriate thing is here, because
What the worst possible thing that could happen in the situation is.
But I mean, it shouldn't be like Prendo ignores you. That's boring.
Yeah.
Like, so we're trying to figure out like what could Prendo do for you that would express her care, but which is extremely not greatly useful.
Or it could be that Prendo is not actually magical in any way, and this is just a mundane whistle.
Oh, I don't like that.
I think maybe there's some kind of force field above the open sky that prevents whatever she sends to help from actually. So like,
Just a bunch of pigeons. Whack, whack, whack. Dying.
Just
like that.
window.
It's like a dragon-sized pigeon.
The field is the gargoyles. Like the pigeons come and then they eat. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like there's just no.
You hear,
Or
you
it
hear
could be
off in
very
the distance like
staticky. Very staticky because there's something going on. Like the signal, the whistle.
Static.
You know, like how
right.
there's a black dome above our house with cell reception.
It summons pigeons, but it also summons more cats.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I think that's it then. Like they do respond. Your pigeons come in this glorious kind of arrow shape.
yeah, we hear from the pigeon's perspective just flight of the Valkyries.
But these aren't my pigeons, are they? These are her pigeons.
I guess so.
Because, well, I guess I don't know. Like, does this expel my pigeons?
A flock of pigeons comes towards you very intentionally and you just see them descended upon by.
They have the whistles on their legs. That's how we know they're from Prindo.
Yeah.
And I think, Birdie is now wrestling against this hedge tiger underneath a rain of blood and feathers.
This is very unpleasant.
Alara just is open mouthed and just, oh my God.
Yeah, that's, not trauma, but pretty
And
traumatic.
she drops the whistle and just kind of puts her hands up like she's thinking in her head, I'm not gonna use that again. I'm not gonna use that. I might wait a long time. 10 more years. Maybe like, I don't know, 18 more episodes.
Birdie, you're getting kind of crushed in.
Birdie's gonna try to stop, drop, and roll again and finesse my way out of this.
Right. Yeah, this is definitely desperate. Like, you need to do something otherwise. you're gonna get bit.
I'll assist on this. I'll be punching the cat's butt.
Hell yeah.
So did I get another one?
Yeah, it does,
sweet.
because of the butt punching.
Butt punching. That's a 4.
Okay, so
That's 2 4s.
you're trying to
No 1.
escape the grip here, right?
Yeah.
I think you can get away, but you're gonna get scratched. So like, you kind of manage to weasel your way out, but you get scratched on your arm from like these very sharp twigs, basically. But it's like these twig claws. So you take level 1 harm to your arms, basically.
Arm.
And as Birdie rolls out of the way, this hedge tiger then turns towards your butt punching and springs at you, basically. What do you do, Kev?
I'm gonna use my Cloak of Shadows, which is a new special ability that I haven't used yet. I am gonna shift partially into the Fae. Ooh. I take 2 stress when I shift, plus 1 stress for any extra feature, which could be last a few minutes rather than moments. You are invisible rather than shadowy, or you may float through the air.
This is great. I like this. Perfect use.
So my hope is that how can I gauge how much of the maze is left?
Not a lot. Basically, the tiger is between you and the center, as you know where it is.
Okay, I'm gonna shift into the Fae, allowing myself to be visible enough for this cat to still see me.
Okay.
Just as a kind of a shimmer, and I'm going to use it to float up, and I'm going to go elsewhere in the maze and hope it follows me.
Yes, this is the first time we've had this ability.
Because I can float above the hedges, and hopefully it'll be able to bound above the hedges as well.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I think the way that this manifests then, and we can tell you a little bit before you roll. As you shift into the Fae, there are two worlds superimposed on one another. The way that you float is you're climbing through branches. So you're in a forest.
Cool.
And the cat that is pursuing you here is cat-sized, and kind of playful. And so you can see superimposed this large, muscular hedge tiger and this kind of, playful cat, this black and white cat that's following you through the branches, and you're kind of climbing away.
Okay.
Everything. What other aspects do we want to introduce to the Fae here for this little realm shift? I mean, it's shadowy, but there are shafts of light coming through.
I think there's also a clearing at the ground level where you see on the material plane it's the center of the maze, but in the Fae realm it is there's just a single juvenile oak tree, and you see that Benny Barra is embedded in the bark of this tree, just his face and the tips of his fingers are sticking out.
Oh, damn. So I'm seeing that in the Fae.
You're seeing that in the Fae.
Being superimposed on what am I seeing in reality?
You're seeing the exterior of a crumbling stone building that has plinths and pedestals with statues torn down and runic carvings and decorations that have been defaced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That you can't see inside from.
Yeah, you can't see inside. So you can't see the exact point where the tree is in the Fae, but because the walls of the building are in between you and it.
If I were to walk toward the tree, I would be hitting the wall, so I wouldn't be able to.
I think in the state that you're in, you can choose which place you're walking through. I feel you're sort of immaterial, sort of ghostly, walking through a wall could happen potentially.
Mechanically, this is a little difficult because one of the things that I could have done instead of floated was make this last longer. So do I have enough time without taking that last longer?
I think you can either lead the tiger away or you can get to the center.
Yeah,
okay.
Not both.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, I gotta do what's good for my friends. I gotta lead the tiger away.
Mm-hmm. So you from their perspective, float off to another part of the maze, and you're left in this rain of blood and feathers, and it's enraged. They're in blood rage now, and you see after they've finished dispatching these pigeons, these gargoyles start swooping down towards the two of you. What do you do?
Alara and Birdie.
Yeah, because you are now covered in blood too from the pigeons.
Yeah.
And I think one of them, just to add some drama to this, comes down and just grabs you, Alara, and starts biting in your face.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. One of the things that she brought is a collapsible cane. So it's one of those things. I'm sure it could be because she's maybe this will be a fancy walking cane thing. She starts using it to batter the gargoyles.
Okay, that's a skirmish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, desperate
skirmish.
Limited probably. So, carved wood.
4.
Deal success limited.
Deal damage to one another. Basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, desperate. I think you take level 2 harm.
Bitten face.
Yeah.
Bit gargoyle bite. Face
Yeah.
bite.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, level 2 harm gargoyle bite.
Dang.
What are these gargoyles made of?
It looks like carved wood.
Yeah.
Carved wood.
And you see this gargoyle like on top of Alara kind of biting. You can see blood running down her face.
Yeah.
What do you do, Bessie?
No, Alara. Birdie reaches into his bag of baguettes and weapons and pulls out. He's gonna pull out a bow and arrow, and he's going to light the end of his arrow on fire.
Of course, yeah.
And he's gonna shoot it straight at that gargoyle.
You have like a little like chef's torch.
Yes.
For, like,
Nice. Yeah,
and
that's
and
right.
in fact, I think it is a marshmallow that he put something in.
Very nice.
Like, oh, well, that's sticky.
Yeah,
It's
that's
flame. Gonna get this gargoyle.
That's hunt. That's like the ranged attack sort of thing. right?
Yeah, hunt with your napalm arrow.
Yeah.
Love the smell
And-
of marshmallow.
Prowl.
No, it's
How
about
and mark
survey?
one off your load.
It's
for
definitely
taking out
hunt.
this bow and arrow.
Okay. Can I
You can push yourself. You can take a devil's bargain.
do both of those things?
We've decided that you can, even though the rules technically
Great.
say you can't, because we
Okay.
think it's fun.
We like to push ourselves.
Yeah.
So
Take
okay,
those
push
bargains.
myself by getting how many strength?
2.
2.
So your devil's bargain here, I think, is you will be in the air carried by a couple of these. Like you're gonna get grabbed as you shoot the arrow, but you can have the extra die to like
Save Alara.
stay concentrating and shoot it. The one on the left.
Can I do a double arrow pull and shoot the gargoyle in the face that grabs me too?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure. Let's do it.
Okay, sweet.
So 2 extra dice.
So that means I get to roll 2 die and take the higher.
Yep. Yeah. And this will be desperate standard.
All right.
Yeah. Has Birdie ever shot a bow and arrow before?
No, but she's watched Alara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
So many hours just watching. 6 and a 3.
Sweet. Yeah, so the talk us through it. What does it look like as Birdie is carried into the air and shoots this marshmallow flaming arrow at Alara's gargoyle?
I think Alara. I think like Birdie remembers that while we were packing for this mission, he saw Alara leave her bow and arrow behind, and he grabbed it, thinking I can stuff this in a baguette, and pulls it out, puts a marshmallow on, and you know what else he does? He puts a little Hershey's chocolate in a flaming marshmallow.
The most
He
bilious
licks
chocolates.
it. It's like, oh, that tastes a bit like vomit. Take that gargoyle, and shoots it. And he's like doing a few flourishes and jumps through the air, and a bit too much flourishing, and attracts the attention of a gargoyle.
Yeah, so Alara, you feel the grip of this creature lessen as it starts scrabbling in its back, which is suddenly aflame. Birdie's being carried into the air. The situation looks dangerous.
This is when we burst in. We'd heard the skirmish and had been and headed over. There was a lot of arguing about which way to go.
Did you
then
just
I-
follow the bloody pigeons?
No, I think Finn just eventually picked me up and took me the way that she wanted to go.
I think I heard that cursed whistle.
And
You saw Birdie's breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
and I have I don't know how Finn has arrived, but I have arrived with in either hand 2 things from my load that I just thought could be useful at this party. Kind of like a Kroll style bladed boomerang in either hand.
Bladed boomerangs.
Okay. And I am going to toss one of those at the gargoyle that is pursuing Birdie right now.
Or that is holding Birdie.
Yeah, that is holding Birdie.
I thought you were
Yes.
flown up into the air.
That's
okay.
hunt. Yeah,
And-
Birdie's being suspended.
I'm in the air.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
suspended, but you're not thrum.
Yeah, Birdie's like a little,
How far?
a little cupid, except the wings are
A gargoyle. How high off the ground are we talking?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. Finn, I might need an assist here. We might need to catch Birdie.
I can try.
I think it's more fun if Finn isn't here.
Oh,
I kind of want
okay.
Finn to intervene with Cove and the tiger.
That makes sense. All right, great.
You can handle this.
Okay, so I'm gonna toss the. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna toss both of them in succession at different gargoyles. So, I do have. Let's see what I got in hunt. I have nothing in hunt.
Me too, buddy.
Your options are available to you.
I don't think an assist makes any sense here. So I am going to say that I'm going to push myself, and what it is that I'm counting on the fact that like my inebriation is loosening me up in such a way that my sort of like anxiety isn't going to get in the way of my performance here.
Okay. Yeah, so you just get the one.
Yes. And that's a stress, right?
2 stress to push yourself.
2 stress to
and
push
I
yourself.
think everything we're doing is desperate unless we say otherwise.
Yep.
And make sure you're marking
You know-
XP for the desperate actions you've taken.
Oh,
Yes.
what do I get for double ones? Do I get a lot?
You still get 1 XP.
No, double XP for double one.
So I can
Rough.
the other is on the way here. I'm also gonna do a flashback and that's another 2 stress or just 1?
Depends.
Oh, okay. So this one is that on the way there, we could tell that something was wrong, and so I was asking Finn for some tips on throwing, since she's the only person here with any athletic prowess.
Yeah. What's Finn's advice?
So I think we're going to be in trouble when we get there, and I have these tools that would be very useful if I had any skill, and I'm going to need some tips on how to throw.
Well, just throw it like you used to throw a birch ball. You pitched.
You remember how I used to throw a birch ball?
Yeah. Do it better than that, but
Yeah. What I'm not hearing here is what is the theory? What is the technique that I'm going to need to do to make it better? Because we all know how that looked.
oh, there's your problem. So you gotta throw out technique, okay?
So I got to get drunker.
Well, no. You're gonna try to just use your heart.
Okay, my heart.
Yeah, don't overthink
My
it
heart.
with your angles and your math. I don't know how to do math, but I know how to throw a birch ball. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so you can't be using math.
get in the zone.
You gotta get in the zone.
No
Just
math.
pretend you're me.
I'm gonna pretend I'm Finn. I'm in the Finn zone, and that's when I crash through the hedge with the boomerang.
Yeah. What 1 stress? I feel like we can give you an extra die for that.
Okay.
Get you up to 2 die.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
God. But I'm taking the lower though. No, I'm taking the higher.
Taking the higher.
Yeah. Okay. That is a 6 and a 5.
Yeah,
We needed
absolutely.
that.
So, what are these? Are these boomerangs heavy and clubby? Are they sharp?
They're what are those knives that they use in Thailand? They're like a tiger's claw.
Like
You know?
a sickle?
Like a paring knife?
There's a
they're
name
like
for it.
they're hooked,
Yeah.
and they're like they anyway. So it's basically 4 of those in a shape that doesn't in any way resemble a swastika.
Good stuff. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, and they're made out of they're made out of iron.
Right. So the weight of that and the sharp edge of it just kind of catches into the each of these 2 gargoyles, and like they're wooden, right? So like catches into them, and then the weight of it just carries them backwards into the hedge, and I think clunks into one of these gnarled trunks. So they are now both like kind of, I guess, essentially nailed to the trunk, and Birdie falls to the ground. Meanwhile, Cove has come out of the shadow. What do we call it? Shadow?
Cloak of Shadows.
Cloak of Shadows, because you said this was a temporary thing,
Yeah.
right? So you've managed to lead the tiger away from your friends, and you're now in a dead end.
Okay.
And Finn, what you see as you kind of come running down is this hulking creature, probably like the size of a bull, just stalking towards Cove, and you see one massive paw come and just like smash this poor friend of yours. What do you do?
Okay, so you see Finn run around the corner. She's blonde and dressed like a ballet dancer. Go, oh shit! I take off one of my heels and I go, and
I slam the heel into the tiger's eye.
Nice. So you like jump onto its back and slam it in the eye?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I've got like one arm like around its throat, choke style, and I'm just like slamming the heel down into the eye.
All right, skirmish away.
Yeah, potentially wreck, maybe.
Oh yeah, could be Rag.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll wreck. I'm not gonna complain about that. 5's my higher.
Okay, both deal damage.
Yeah.
So you manage to stab it in the eye, and it like falls on top of you and starts biting your shoulder. So you can take that's a level 2 harm, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
These kind of sharp wooden teeth, twig teeth, are deep in your shoulder. And yeah, Cove, you see Finn like the blood is running.
So this thing is made out of topiary. Like it is a hedge. Okay.
Vines and hedge.
I don't think the eyes are any more vulnerable than the other parts.
Can I, like I'm picturing just a lot of branches forming, legs and stuff. Can I like look at it and does it look like there's a specific branch tendon that I can go in and like just prune that tendon and it'll be like it'll immobilize it or something?
Yeah, that's got to be like a
I don't
study maybe.
Survey, study.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one do you have more
Achilles
of?
tendon
I got one
branch.
each.
Dang.
Yeah. Or you could again go for an attune. That'd be like, where's the line of power? Here?
Where's the line of power?
Yeah.
That's more interesting. I have one in that as well, but let's do that.
Okay.
That's a 1, my friends.
Okay. Yeah, so Finn, you see Cove runs up and this thing is biting your shoulder and it's super painful. Cove comes up and like kind of dives towards the belly of the thing with great bravery and is trying to like dig inside it. This thing releases its grip on your shoulder and you see it just absolutely level Cove again, like 10 feet back. You hear the sound of breaking bones. That's level 2. Like,
What does it take to resist that?
level 3.
What does it take to resist that?
Yeah, level 3, like broken ribcage, basically.
Good.
Yeah. That would be a prowess. Is it prowess?
Prowess,
Is that the
yeah.
category name? Yeah, a prowess-based resistance roll.
So I'm rolling the amount of pips I have at least 1 in?
The amount of skills you have at least 1 in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was I able to roll a resist on mine?
Yeah, you could have.
Okay. I was like 2.
Yeah, I think that would also be prowess resistance.
That's a 5.
You take 1 stress and bump it down to a level 2.
Okay.
I do believe that you can resist multiple times.
I will not be doing that.
Okay.
Does a 5 bump me down to a 1?
That bumps you down to a 1 and you take 1 stress for doing so.
We're going to call that broken rib, bruised rib,
Bruised rib.
bruised rib.
Yeah, bruised ribs.
And this hedge tiger is kind of stalking towards Cove. Finn, you see as you kind of get up on one elbow in what looks like he's gonna deliver the coup de grace. Like he's got the mouth is open, he's coming towards Cove's head.
But he doesn't have any teeth.
You feel this, like you have the option of an untapped well of rage that there will be some consequence to, but you can use it if you want to.
Help me, Ballerina Finn.
I would do anything for you, princess. I tap into my inner rage. I am not like I see Cove, who's like probably sorry everyone, probably Finn's closest friend.
Hell yeah.
I just like
Alara, are you saying that out loud?
no.
Okay, then
No,
Alara's not
I'm
offended
just
at all.
I'm just like thinking it inside of like Cove is always the one that would like show up to hang out with Finn, like even though she lived in a gym. And the one that she always like looks to for advice and just like, yeah, if anyone is gonna unlock some rage, it's probably gonna be Cove.
Right. So, Cove, you're looking up from the ground in great pain, past the stalking head of this great beast that's coming towards you. Its mouth like gaping and open, and you see like Finn gets up from the ground, and something changes. And I'm open to like, what does Finn look like as she's inhabited by fufflings?
Goat legs.
Oh, that drastic? I love it.
What do you want?
Altered beast.
Yeah, I think that like there's like the curling horns
Yeah.
come out, and like the bright like eyes that are swirling green and purple, like a vineyard. But also just like this thick leafy foliage, like is like kind of comes out and is like surrounding her body like a really thick pelt.
Nice.
And so she looks like a goat coming out of a bush. but menacing.
And you reach behind your back, and you don't have your bat because you're in,
Yeah.
and there's nothing there. You're so used to having that bat there, and you're like reaching around. Unfortunately, you've got really good range of motion.
Yeah.
So you're reaching back, and suddenly you grip something. It's not quite solid, but it's not quite not. And Cove, as she brings it back around, you see this shimmering bat, twice the size.
Ooh.
Like Final Fantasy size.
The Buster Bat.
Let's go. I say poggers.
Wow.
I dab.
So yeah, you've got probably, what do we think here? Added 2d to your regular skirmish roll.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
attack and greater effect.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm selling my soul.
So you now have goat legs?
I think that like right now I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing I took one of my heels off.
Yeah, we see like in your wake the other heel has been like blown open from the inside as there's a hoof replacing a foot.
Hell yeah. Sweet. I think that this foliage fin with the Buster Bat is
Still with the ballerina dress though.
still with the ballerina dress. I look hot as fuck. I've got. I think I look at the tiger and say, "My wood's bigger." Slam my makeshift bat down on top of it.
Sweet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll them up.
Okay.
Extra two.
The higher one is a 5.
Okay. What's the next success here then?
I think this tiger has to go.
Oh, for sure. Explodes. And
I think
shower
shrubbery. I think the veil between planes is thin, and Finn might be slipping towards the Fey realm of things here.
Wait. The Fuffins isn't Fey.
Fufflins is not Fey, but
Finn is.
this particular place, the buffer is thinner.
Maybe I let Fufflins into the Fae.
Yes. So this is what I'm thinking. Like, this is rampage time.
Yeah.
Because like Fuffins has
yeah.
great animus against what's going on here. So
Are you gonna take my character away? Is Fufflins gonna take Finn away?
I think what you now see, Cove, is just this like lack of recognition in Finn's eyes as she turns and just like starts scything her way through to the center of the maze like, with this bat. And who is closest to the rest? I think like you can all like follow behind her basically through this path.
Oh, this is much easier.
At a distance.
I think the other three were like in the center of the maze.
Right. So you hear this and just like vines exploding apart as Finflint's comes through and just goes straight into this building in the center.
Yeah.
And you hear just the sound of destruction before any of you even go in. And I think that continues for a little while.
I think before she gives Cope a gentle little pat on the head and then starts fucking shit up.
Yeah.
God damn, that's reassuring.
A perfectly like satyr-shaped hole in several rows of this like vine hedge maze in different poses as
Finland's. I like Finland's.
as Finland has been on a rampage.
So yeah, I think the next thing that any of you consciously see after, I don't know, like 3 minutes of sound of carnage as you kind of poke your heads warily in, there have been 2 phases of destruction inside this temple. One happened quite a while ago, and this, the tearing down of tapestries, the smashing of statues. The most recent phase is focused on this like altar at the front, where a juvenile tree has been completely destroyed, like into matchsticks. Yeah, by a large spiritual bat.
Yeah.
What other elements in this temple would have been introduced?
I think around the tree there are also like shards of pottery. Like it was a large pot, but this was a potted tree.
Right.
And I think there are like carvings in the walls of like the facade of a forest, like a blanket of trees has been carved into the stone.
Or maybe onto wooden.
Yeah.
And they've also been battered and smashed.
Yeah. So, like over top of the stone, like wooden screens, like screens were put up, and those had those tree carvings into them, and yeah, those are also just shards at this point that you can just see like small carved sections of.
And we destroyed them?
Well,
Finland.
Okay, they weren't broken like when we got
I'm not
there.
neutral.
Well, yeah, when you poked your head in, I think you just saw Finn smashing up the tree and smashing up the screens, and then fell asleep. I think Finn sleeping like a baby, kind of.
Yeah.
Like with the satisfaction of a wrong righted.
Yeah. Cuddling her bat. Back to normal size, no more.
Do I have did my bat come to me and now it is here?
like Thor's hammer.
Like Thor's hammer?
Well,
Or am I
right.
cuddling a tree branch?
So I guess the question is, would you have trusted your sister with that?
Yeah.
When you swap costumes?
Yeah, and if you didn't bring it to this
I don't think I
party,
brought it.
Okay.
where is it sitting?
Oh, that's a good point. We don't have
We don't have a base.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking that you brought it somewhere. Like
I think
possibly in a baguette.
I think I brought it and I as a figure. I think I brought it, but I disguised it as a gondola paddle to go with my sexy little gondola outfit.
Sure. Yeah.
So I think oh god, it's hard to say if I would trust my sister with it. I'm just gonna roll an idiot roll.
I don't think you would.
I don't
so.
think I
You
would, but I'm
just
gonna
met
roll
her.
an idiot roll. Okay, 1 on my idiot roll. No, or a 3 is the higher one. So yeah, I think I let her have it.
Okay. Yeah, I like that because I really like that scene of you reaching and not having it.
Yeah.
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 So you're just asleep, like,
Yeah.
and the rest of you kind of approach, and you're inside this temple. That's it has kind of some similar vibes to the dojo.
Yeah. I think it is a larger, a substantially larger building.
And we said trees carved into wooden friezes around the room.
On top of the original decor.
Yeah.
Which did I
Concealing.
miss? Okay, so concealing.
Yeah.
So inquisitive as I am, particularly into these more mystical elements these days, I'm gonna try to pry off some of this wood. And look
So
behind
it's
it.
bright, it's smashed. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So what did we find
smash it.
behind it?
What's some Thuffland iconography?
This would be really old. So there's definitely like
I'm gonna say
Grape,
some
grapevines.
phalluses, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe some phalluses.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Fertility
What if
stuff.
what if it's like bunches of grapes, but they're in a phallic shape?
Yeah.
Dicks coming out of bunches of grapes. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
2 dicks stomping grapes as the juice pours out of the barrel.
Right.
Yeah. Love that.
And I think like some imagery of like land clearance as well, right? Because so part of the original Thuffland's iconography would be early agriculture. So part of that requires forest clearance, right?
Yeah.
So it's like some early settlement imagery,
Right.
of like a clearing in the forest and then vines being planted. There's also like a bunch of functional stone carving, which is like fonts where the grapes got put and then where the juice would come down and run into like a place where you could put a bunch of goblets, right? Things like that. So it's kind of wine factory / temple.
Yeah.
Those fonts, of course, shaped like.
Of course.
Yeah.
But of course.
But of course.
Can I ask a question about trauma?
Yeah.
If you get traumatized, does it happen immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, I just won't be able to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that you
I mean, you can potentially complete the thing that you were
Yeah.
trying to do
Yeah.
and then exit the story for the night.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing that you
Did I traumatize you?
No, it's been the whole night.
Oh, okay.
I think behind the altar hanging up on hooks that were revealed behind these screens are 4 cloaks.
Ooh.
They're what?
4 cloaks.
Cloaks. And Bertie, you can see immediately these are the cloaks that you've been searching for. This is the ones you saw down by the wall.
We found it.
And it looks like this is a kind of combination, or was until it was completely wrecked, like shrine and meeting place.
Yep.
For some weird woodland society.
I'm gonna try to wake Finn up. Finn, come on. Wake up.
I'm not sleeping.
I'm just resting my eyes.
What's your game here?
To wake Finn up? Or?
Yeah, for what purpose?
Oh, just to
This is going to be our last element in the scene.
I just open my arms. Cove, and I pull him down.
Your ribs are broken, so that might
yeah.
take you down.
They're bruised. It hurts, but I let her
Oh,
do it.
bruised.
Yeah, so I want to end the scene here and start here next time, but what do you think is a good final
The cloaks.
thing to do with it?
Do we want?
Do we hear people coming after us?
That was one thing I was potentially thinking, yeah.
What about Betty? We're at the
Can I
center
tell
of the
you what I
maze.
wanted?
Yeah.
I just wanted to go into the Fae and free Benny.
So I think what you can tell immediately with this, like with the lingering shadow walk or whatever it is that connection has been broken as the tree was smashed.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Bummer indeed.
Oh shit.
That was the cost.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're never getting Betty back, are we?
Maybe
And
that's
I-
maybe that's the note that we end on is Birdie just ruefully.
Cove.
We don't get that.
Oh, Ben. Oh, right. Yeah, Betty. Yeah, and I think maybe Cove taking like some of the pieces of this broken tree in his hands.
Mhm.
All right, and that's where we'll end for this evening. Nicely done.
Woo! We did it.
Okay. What did we learn?
I've got so they were meeting because it wasn't a Fufflin's temple at that point. It truly was kind of covered up and buried. So Fufflin's wasn't there.
Wood and trees. That says to me fellers or fae.
Some sort of Fae. That's
Oh,
got the
Fae.
runic stuff.
Maybe there's a feller fae connection.
Maybe.
Ooh.
They got the runic things, like we saw at the feller's house.
Mm-hmm.
No, those were the.
Weren't there runes on the ground?
No, they looked similar, but they weren't.
They were like
but
the,
they weren't.
they were like the carvings in the dojo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the Fufflins.
Okay,
Fufflin's iconography.
Yeah.
We know Finn has a sister.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. Did we ever think to ask who grandma is?
Finn doesn't remember. So she never looked for her grandma. She just knows she has one.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad's told you there was a grandma in the old city.
Yeah.
We know for sure Lord Trellis is magic.
Yeah.
And not concerned about hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
Weird pilgrims. I saw pilgrim people.
Yeah.
Were they the
Yeah.
cloak? They weren't the cloak people. They were just weird
Wait, world
pilgrims.
pilgrims? Which ones were
They
the world
weren't wearing
pilgrims?
those cloaks in particular, but they were in this very Spartan, mostly black and a bit of white.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you would have seen anyone like that before. Yeah. And they had these kind of strange hats on.
Yeah. Okay. Weird hat pilgrim guys.
We do.
We know that Benny is still somewhere in the Fae realm.
Yeah, Benny could potentially
Or
be
crushed.
safe. I think trapped. If you
It was more like the tree grew around him rather than like he was crushed underneath a tree.
That's interesting.
What happened to Jackson?
Jackson.
That's how the episode should have ended.
Doing chasing after his loincloth. when it was thrown away, and that was the last we saw of Smithsonian Jackson.
I think he'll be back.
Fan favorite Smithsonian Jackson. Certainly, he's getting his own spin-off.
Yeah.
To be played by Matt Berry.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll finish there, and then we can do XP afterwards. But thank you, everyone, for joining. It's been a pleasure, as always. We will see you next time. And thank you to Jeff for our wonderful music.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
And
Thanks, Jeff.
to read
Thank
all
you,
of our
Jeff.
fabulous players. And good night. See you next time.
Take your comfort, weary traveler, in the shadow of the Seven's wall, where though magic may be gone, the tangle lives on in the echo of the leaf music's